fresh meat.
Thank you to Mac Wedweek, Sudden Dan, Lard33, Stabby Inc., and BlisterX1994. Mwah. Oh, I am SMT. Is Andy there, Stabby? You're super great at sticking out your schedule. I felt like I was stood up on a date yesterday. Oh. Oh, okay. Let me know when she is, Stabby. We've had a lot of stuff with the Olympics going on, and that's been the big crazy thing. Thank you, Devils and Dizzy Leprechaun. That's so sweet. We got 2 more golds today. We're leading the competition. Hold on. Let me find the. Here we go. Come on. Come on.
A gift for you.
Look at that. I'm trying to carry my team. I'm trying to carry my team to victory, man. 37 points. 9 gold medals. We're doing everything we can. It's just tough. It's tough stuff. Tangent's bad? No, he just has to compete with me and Big Cheese. And I think me and Big Cheese are both very strong competitors. So, I think it's just tough. I just want to be Pokemon's favorite. Oh, Pokimane, that's her name. Yeah, something like that. She said my avatar in the game was cute. So... And then I was like, what about the not avatar? And she was like, eh. But my avatar is doing great. So good for him. Good for him.
A gift for you.
Your Majesty, it is an honor to be here. Please impart upon us your unrivaled knowledge of Diablo 2.
I'll try my best. I'll try my best. I mean, hey, we're going to work together on this one. All right. Yeah, at least we got that going for us, which is nice. Isn't Pokemon 30? I don't know. I don't follow her stuff much. I mean, you know, she seems nice and everything. Seems like a nice lady. I'm happy to have her as my coach. We've had a lot of fun. It's been great. Or captain, whatever. She's 25. Oh. So young. To be 25 again. Ugh. Jealous. All right, chat. What character do we want? What should we make? Poison Necro seems kind of fun, making that guide. Since we just made our Poison Necro. We already have the Blizz Source done. You can see which ones are already done there. Let's do... We want to work from, like, top down. So let's do Poison Nova Necro. Let me...
A gift for you.
Where is it?
Yeah, baby, YEAAH.
Yeah, baby. Poison Necro. There we are. There we are. Cool. Cool. All right. The Poison Necromancer is a highly gear-dependent character that can tackle large groups of mobs at high player numbers on their own. With poison skills only taking lacking in synergies, it also opens up the ability to
Hype this.
To the ability to mix poison with another style of with other kinds of skills for a big variety. Thank you, Pius. Thank you, Mariano and Kunooni and Kites as well. All right. And maybe it's not. We'll just say gear dependent character. Cool. Does Twitch actually have a human review wall? I mean, kind of. Okay, so let's put this down really fast and let's get our poison necro up. And let's go through the tree. So obviously, let's remove like this. So we have poison dagger. And that is 20 points. Prerequisite for Poison Nova. Then Poison Explosion, 20 points. Prerequisite. Prerequisite is such a hard word to type. The Poison Necro's not all about summoning. I mean, you can kind of make him about it, though. You know? 20 points. And this is main invest points immediately required. You know? Prerequisite. It's like, it's just a weird... I always type like prerequisite. Prerequisite. It just kills me. All right. So teeth is going to be 1 point. And that's also just prerequisite for Poison Nova. Oops. And Corpse Explosion. I'm going to say, what, 1 to 20 points. And we'll say it's a prerequisite and good damage dealer. Did my first hall completion Poison Necro. I should really say Corpse Explosion Necro. Yeah, I mean, Corpse Explosion is amazing. Curses, you're going to want lower resist, so you want everything there. Amplify damage, 1 point. Prerequisite for lower resist. And that'll just be the story for all of these. We got what? Weaken and Terror. Terror. Iron Maiden and Life Tap. Life Tap. And then lower resist. And honestly, you only need like 1 point there as well, really. I guess you can say 1 to X points. And this is main curse. I mean, let's take a look at lower resist. Like where it goes to. What is it, like 64 is the highest? 62 is the highest you're really getting? Falls off pretty hard. Usually 1 point is enough with soft skills, but can run more points in it if you want to min-max. And that pretty much covers everything there. So then it's like you have leftover points. So I guess we can say bone armor. If you want 1 point. I mean, really, the rest is 1 to X points. And this is optional defense. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, I'll say 1 point. Optional physical defense. And then bone wall. 1 to X points. And this is also optional defense synergy. Gives more defense than investing more points into bone armor. Optional. Oops, optional defense, physical defense. Why are you guys spamming? What are you hiding? And then summoning spells. Summon, I guess raise skeleton. Not summon necro. Raise skeleton, 1 to X points. Can be great to max out. For optional poison / summon build. Skeleton mastery. One to X points. There's really a lot of X's here. If maxing for summons, placing points here can help as well. Yeah, Poison Necro has so many options because you just have so many. Yeah, what's your input, Puce? I'm here to listen. Clay Golem. Golem Mastery. Summon Resist. 1 point. 1 point. Increases resist for summons. Optional. Help increase tankiness of golems. Optional. Make the Diggler the best item in the game. I agree. Fire Golem. 1 point. Strong. Best Golem in the game. Yeah. Write the guides, and you should do the voiceover. What's wrong with my voice? Optional. And then I'd say at this point we can do Skeleton Mage. 1 point. prerequisite for Fire Golem is the best for poison necro. I still disagree. Plus, you have to invest all those skill points to get down to it. I mean, you have them, but prerequisite for PvP. Yeah, this is PvE. For revive and revive 1 to X points. I guess these should be commas for this.
Join my army of the
Thank you.
Remember to subscribe for access to all the guides during September.
More tanky. I mean, well, there's not any September, so just remember that. Thank you, though. Favorite source for hell bosses? I mean, lightning source kills them really fast. Shouldn't optionals be listed as 0 to X? Well, it's like you could put just 1 point into revive if you wanted. But it is also optional, you know. But, like, it's either a 1-pointer or put as many as you'd like. If you're, like, going down that route. Game for PVM. That's pretty fun. Okay. I panic sometimes. He wasn't here yesterday. I thought he was at the hospital. I thought his mom would announce his health just. What? Maybe 1 or X. One 2X. I'll have to think about that piece. All right. Gear. So we don't need enough strength for spirit, so we just say enough strength for gear, which should be very low. Why do I have so much dexterity? I'm so confused why my character had 173 dexterity. Hi, Monkey. I'm good. How are you doing? Let me grab my Enigma really fast. No, stop it. Go there. Just watch the ultra hardcore. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so that covers everything. Shouldn't need, may not need to add any points here. Everything else, nothing added here. Okay, that seems good. Cool. Now, builds. Yeah, what happened to that, Emroy? Okay, so we want Death's Web with 5/5 poison facet. Weapon swap is CTA, and honestly, I would say like Saigon's shield / lidless, unless have 156 strength, in which case spirit. Shield, this is where I feel like there's options. Personally, I'm really liking So I guess for homunculus, is there something better? Like, do I want to run Eth Spirit also works? Yeah, but what's Eth Spirit's strength requirements? Still pretty high. Like, I mean, I guess I have 135 strength after that. Well, I'm just wondering if damage build running a 3-piece Trangs ends up being more damage. Let's see. So that's 9. So basically 10k. Oops. It actually is lower damage. Oh, but it has the minus. Okay, it's minus poison res. That's what it does, not plus poison damage. Harder to gauge then. Yeah, I've just copied over and then I'm editing. All right, I still think homunculus. Homunculus with 5/5 poison facet. Yeah. Full Trangs for the sick FCR. Oh god, no. Body armor. I mean, technically Bramble, but I mean, Enigma is just so much better, right? Like, what do you guys think? I feel like we got to go Enigma. It's just so hard to beat. It's just so hard to beat. Shaco, honestly, with 5/5 poison facet. Teleport charge amulet with Bramble. I mean, yeah, that's why it's like, just for pure damage, I feel like we should put Bramble here, just to have options, you know. Or Enigma for speed. How about that? Bramble for damage or Enigma for speed. Gloves, Trangs or Mage Fist. Not still the same. Boots, probably still just Eth Trex. Trying to think if there's anything else I'd really want on the character. Arachnid Mesh, Stone of Jordan, Bolcathos, Maras. Yep, that all looks good. Trang's not Mage Fist. I mean, it doesn't matter. Oh, wait, it does, because we're doing poison damage. It actually does matter for once. I forgot. I just wasn't thinking. Necromancer Torch, Nihilist, 9 times skill GCs with life GC, blah, blah, blah. What are the FHR breakpoints? 86 and 152. Let's just go for the 86. Though I guess if you're not running Spirit, how much hit recovery do I actually have on this character? 0. I have 0% faster hit recovery? Yikes. To hit breakpoints. We'll just put that. And then small chance with life, res, mana, FHR. Bramble has it. Yeah. Just don't get hit. I mean, that's why you run with all the tanky stuff, and then you're good. Like, honestly. You should also put 3/5 Trangs as an option, as it's better damage. See, that's what I was wondering, but the damage was lower. I mean, it does, right? Like,
A gift for you.
Yo.
it's different because it gives the -25 to enemy poison resistance. So that's where you're getting your damage. Right? But you're also dropping 20 FCR off of that as well. Ugh. I mean, if it's a damage build, I mean, it's technically so I guess we can put here Trang's belt, Trang's glove, and Trang's, I guess I should give the actual name, Trang Owl's wing. And then Trang Owl's, what's it called? Girth. Trang Owl's claws. My lower resist is -58. So the total with the Trang's build is, you know, another 25 on that. But then we also have all of the -5, -5, -5. Not perfect, note 4. How is Trang's pronounced? I'm pretty sure like that. Yeah. Feel Trang Owl's girth. Note, I guess I'll put a note at the top here that says note 3-piece Trang set gives -25% poison resistance, which is very strong. Only use gloves alone or all 3 pieces, not just 2 though. Yeah, but cannot be frozen really doesn't matter at all. Like at all. I guess if you're running Bramble, then it would maybe matter more. But yeah. Okay. Cool. And all right. Magic Find build. Death's Web with Istrune. Weapon swap, same thing. Shield. Yeah, probably the exact same thing, honestly. Because Homunculus isn't giving you anything there, like Magic Find wise. Sorry, I gotta bring that up. Enigma is the only option here. Shaco with Istrune or P Topaz. Trying out his claws still. War Travs. Triangle's Girth or Arachnid Mesh. I mean, I guess that's still the same exact thing, but the cast rate does make a little bit more sense now. Because we want to, you know, like, what is my FCR? 50. So that puts me on the 48 at least. Because our FCR breakpoints, the next one's 75, which would be really nice to get to. But Where am I going to get that? 20, 40. I mean, you get nothing from the wand, nothing from Enigma. Should I go? I guess you could have like a circlet, but then you lose the MF. Man, there's really just no good FCR whatsoever. So rings, 40, 50, 60, 75 with like a crafted. That seems like we're getting too crazy. Nagel ring. Nagel ring. Or 10 FCR. Ring to hit a breakpoint if needed. Mara's. Kaleidoscope. Yeah. Play already. We're doing guides. That's what today is. It's guide day. Necro Torch, Annihilus, and then just none of these. None of those. Honestly, it's just rest 7% MF small charms. I guess we need a Jeeds. Jeeds Fortune?
A gift for you.
MF is overrated. Runes equals money. Clear speed equals runes.
I mean, yeah. We all thought making guides was doing play-alongs. What do you mean? This is... No, we're physically making guides. You feel like for the MF build you're going to need skillers if you're dropping the SHA skill points? I mean, potentially. But remember, like, this character can crush on players 8. So I'll just say this. Charm 4. If you feel like you need more damage, add in poison skiller GCs. Yeah, exactly, Shivs. All right, budget build. This is where it gets kind of fun. What is a budget build for a poison necro? Probably a spirit sword still. There's probably a lot of wands that are actually like mildly okay. Let's take a look at some wands really fast. CTA is call to arms. Like any plus to necro skills wand. Really. Armor King Lyric is fine, you know. Suicide Branch works. White Runeward also is like not terrible. Any necro wand with plus skills. Is Black Bogs used? I mean, it does have Poison Nova plus 4. Smurfed on the Olympics today. Today was a good day on the Olympics. We were crushing. Black Bog Sharp. I guess I'll say white Runeward. Black Bog Sharp. We'll put that there. All right, Shield. Rhyme. I'm going to take Spirit Shield and put it kind of out at the end. I mean, it's still an okay shield. But I feel like there's better ones. I mean, Homunculus is already really budget, though, isn't it? I mean, I'm just trying to get really budget. Like Ancient's Pledge levels of budget, you know? For people. Because I like to build budget that's not hard. Right, like Soul of Self-Found, it might take a little bit to get Homunculus, so... Body armor, Viper Magi, Q Hagen's stealth. I think that's fair. Helm, lore, Rockstopper, Tarnhelm. I think that's fair. I would put Tarnhelm over here, though, for the +1. Gloves, you really want Trangs. Claw. Mage Fist. Frostburn. Boots, Waterwalk, Inferno Stride, Hisaris. Yeah, seems pretty fair. String Rears, Gold Wrap, Night Smoke. Yeah. Oh, you don't see the notepad. Sorry. I guess once again, like, we can put the girth here. Because that's kind of budget. And maybe the shield as well. What did we say the shield was called? Changal's Wing. Is full Trangs fine? I mean, I feel like it might actually be. It's probably okay. Changal's Scales, but then you have to play as the stupid, awful thing. Yeah. I know. Alright, we'll just leave the helmet off. That terrible cast rate. Ring, 10 FCR with life stat. Yep. Oh, that seems fine. Amulet, I have Etlich, 10 FCR with +3 poison skills. Any torch if can't get necro. Annihilus. Poison, Skiller, GCs. I guess it's poison and bone. Any charms with those things. Cool. Mercenary. You're probably you don't want a defensive because you don't want to blow up the bodies, really. I mean, I guess it just depends how much you want to use Corpse Explosion. Generally, as a necromancer, you do not want to run Holy Freeze, since it gets rid of corpses. For this reason, a Might Mercenary is recommended. Gear, Insight, Reaper's Toll. I guess I don't really want Reaper's Toll. What am I using? Obedience. It's not bad. Because Reaper's Toll is going to overwrite the lower resistance, which would be annoying. Yeah, I mean... Or Infinity to help with corpse explosion damage. Not, is this an out of... How are you not playing because this is just how you think? Obedience, pride, yeah, I mean... Hey, James. Yeah, whatever. We'll just leave obedience as the cheap man's option. It's so cheap and so good. Why not buff the physical portion with Reaper's Toll? Because if you get that, then it overwrites low resist. So then your poison's not doing as much damage. So... obviously Warren. This guy. Cool. All right, I think that looks pretty good.
Join my army of the dead.
Hey, I just got here.
Hey.
Can you start over from the beginning, please?
Yeah, of course. So here's kind of what it looks like in practice. We will do a full video guide on this as well. We're just kind of like writing some, and then now, once we have it written, then I can like make a guide off the written stuff. Hey Barry. So I really just have one in each of these. One. I maxed out raised skeleton, and then I'm starting to max skeleton mastery, and then ones, and then maxes down this line, and it actually ends up working really nicely. Like I said, this character is playing on players 8. You can see right there. Yeah, I'm getting revives. That's my next skill point, is going to revives. I'm just not like doing Ubers and stuff with the character, so it's not like I'm crazy worried. But like, this is players 8, but the damage is just so high. It's absolutely insane. And then on top of that, I can raise an entire army. And then you have corpse explosion as well. I mean, this character is a hidden treasure for sure. Oh, almost. So now I just have this massive army. And I'm like a summoner that can play on players 8 and kill things insanely quickly. It's such a, like, this is probably one of the strongest characters overall. I should probably mention that in the little, like, intro thing. Once geared up, this is one of the strongest characters in the game for PvE. Butters with 33. Holy cow. That's insane. Mwah. Thank you so much. Can we get some love out for Butters? Let's see that house fund. Oof. Look at that bad boy. Thank you so much. That's crazy. I hope you're having a lovely day. Okay, let's put the necro away. That was solid. Let's look at our next characters. That guy looks good. Yeah, I think that guy looks pretty solid. Good job, everybody. All right, what do we want? Whirlwind, tornado. That would not be bad because we've already got that character kind of built. Fireball, frenzy. Like I say, it'd probably be good to get these top ones. Multi-shot strafes on. Warren's here, so let's do that one. I agree. Warren, are you down for that? Well, I make PvP builds probably in the future. The difficulty with PvP builds is that there's so many things that you have to consider. One, you have to consider like all the different rule sets, but additionally, and the biggest thing is you have to consider every single like person that you're going up against. Like if you're going up against a Blizzard source versus if you're going up against a Hammerden versus if you're going up against a Whirlwind Barbarian, like every single different character you fight, you have a different gear set basically. And it's so annoying. So that's the big issue there. Is it just gets very tiring there. All right, so let me pull up Zon. Physical bowazon.
Fresh meat.
Yo, unadorned. Thank you so much. Let Cooley make those guides? Yeah, I feel like that's almost Cooley's hot spot. He knows more about it as well anyways than I do. I can build an okay dueler, but not like top tier for sure. And it's like the gear gets so specific as well because you're looking for crazy, just like, just ridiculous like gear, insane rares and things like that. So it's hard to build like a standard one. You know. All right. The physical bowazon guide. Let's see. This is a highly gear dependent character that will struggle through the game until she can get enough damage and attack rating. She has, once some gear is attained though, I'll just say she can be strong against a variety of monsters though, and let's see. And relatively safe if using a Valkyrie to help tank. All right. Can be great in groups to attack from afar. Isn't attack rating poor wording? Attack ratings for melee tunes? No, it's also for. But that is a good point. I should probably. Yeah, Emerald proofreads these. Okay. Any weapon is attack rating. All right, let's get our bowazon out. Which one is? That's my Javazon. That's my Ice Maiden. Do I have a physical Zon built yet? I guess not. I'll just grab my Ice Maiden then for now. All she has is a razor tail on. Okay, well. All right, so let's see. What are the skills that I'm going to be using on this character? I want 1 point magic arrow. I guess let's start with the main skill, strafe. 20 points. Main damage dealer. And that's required. Guided arrow. Probably also 20 points. Main single target. Damage dealer. Also required. Multi-shot is never built strafe because it sucks. Strafe is like the best thing in great for large groups. It's the best skill in like PVM, I feel like. It's the best Fizzbode build and it still sucks. I mean, that is true. Magic arrow, 1 point. Prerequisite for multiple shot. Required. Cold arrow, 1 point. Yeah, I mean, this one I actually will probably need some help from you guys.
We are in our third baby.
Wow, thanks, Shall Not Die. Prerequisite for guided arrow. Passive and magic skills. Critical strike. God, what is even the build for this character? How many points do you put in crit strike? I mean, it's probably good. So, like, 20. I mean, is it 20 points, though? Let me look at what the, like, spot is. Yeah. It actually feels like maxing it is worth it. Increases overall damage. Acquired. So what should we say? 15 to 20 points? 10 to 20 points? Something like that. Penetrate. Also probably good for putting points in. But it feels like it's a 1-pointer, though, overall. Oh, my God. I mean, it still matters. God. Prerequisite for Pierce. Acquired. And then Pierce. I mean, how many points do we want in Pierce? Because we're getting 33% from Razor Tail, which means we want to have up to 13 points. Or no, we want to have up to 7 or 8 points. So 1 to 8 points. Want to be near 100% Pierce after wearing Razor Tail, which gives 33% Pierce stacks. Okay. And then I guess optionals are if you want to go into Valkyrie. So inner sight, slow missile, decoy, dodge, avoid, evade. All of these are 1 point. Prerequisite for Valkyrie. Optional. And then Valkyrie, you want to do 17 points after soft skills. Let's see. Valkyrie is extremely helpful in tanking and is almost necessary in a hardcore playthrough. If you do go for the Valkyrie, having 20 or 17 points total, at least, I guess say, at least 17 points total will give her the best gear, so she can be more dominant. Sounds good, Isabel. Are these guides in preparation? Yeah. Does this mean it won't be released until I finish them all? Yeah. That's why we're trying to finish them all. Cool. All right. Strength. Enough strength for gear. Dexterity. Do I want more beyond? Oh, God. I probably still need more, don't I? Man, I've never built like a serious... Ay, ay, ay. Decoy gives Valk synergies? Yeah, I mean, if you want to run like crazy amounts in there, you can. I mean, I guess I could say also like penetrate is 1+. But also gives attack rating if needed. I feel like that's good. We need more rainbow runs. Is that what this makes you think? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that one. Looking at there. Okay. To not take a blessed aim. Thoughts on knockback of strafe? I mean, I found strafe to just be really strong overall. Like, when I played through on a basic playthrough of it, I found that like strafe worked best. Okay. Enough for gear, and then everything else into vitality. I think that's fine. Attack rating dependent build week. Better or worse than MVS? Oh, God. All right, damage build. I mean, it's faith, right? Grand Matron Bow. Now we're getting into the really controversial stuff. I mean, faith on mercenary, win force on the character. Is it now? Or wind force with what, a shell rune? Or a 40-15? We'll just say wind force. CTA plus spirit. How much strength do you get on this character? I don't feel like... 134 for wind force, so you're probably... Let me look at what... I mean, if you have 134 for wind force, then you're gonna have enough for a spirit monarch, pretty much. Let me see, where's my grand matron bows? Those are 108. So if you're running a grand matron bow, you probably don't use enough for spirit. So I'm gonna say plus lidless Or spirit if somehow have enough strength. Shield, none. I guess we can just get rid of shield completely. Body armor, fortitude. Unless we're getting into like 160-60, but that seems a little silly. God, what do you even do for a helmet? Besides like some rare circlet. Okay, giant skull. Shaco's not bad at all. Yeah, artisans of speed, exactly. A 120-45, a gaze. Besides a rare GG circlet, what's like best? Because I'm trying to build, so here's my thought. I want to build a damage build that is attainable but really solid. You know, like I don't want it, like I also want to put budget. We're going to have a budget build down below, but I'm trying to make it so it's not like a 120-45 helm or a rare 2 Amazon 30 faster run walk strength res circlet, you know, things like that. Like I'm trying to put more generic things in these. 08 Valk. Yeah, exactly. Let's not put that. If you're reading this guide, you don't have an artisan's diadem. That's kind of the thought. Guillaume's face or giant skull? Is that how you spell Guillaume? Nope. Guillaume's face. A Towels with 15 IAS. That actually would be great for the budget build. Giant skull. I think you're right as well. Okay. Gloves. Probably just some like 20 IAS gloves. So laying of hands is probably best here. Booties. Water walks. Seem to be pretty popular. Treks are also probably good. Trying to think if there's any reason I'd want one over the other. Let me go take a look. Tri-res rares. Yeah, we're not... Once again. I mean, this does have some hit recovery, which can... But you're not getting hit very often. This has some life and dexterity. War traps add damage, which is nice. Oh boy. That's a tough one. You think Gore Riders? Yeah, you know what? I like that best, actually. I like that. Belt. What? Probably Verdungos. Oh no, razor tail. Just kidding. Just kidding. SOJ or Bull Cathos. I mean, Travs is also a decent, like the 15 to 25 damage is really nice. Gore Riders has Deadly Strike, Open Wounds, and Crushing Blow though, which I think is nice. Yeah, plus the skills isn't worth it. So we probably want a Ravenfrost on one hand. And ring with dual leech. Or Angelics. Angelics could be helpful for a lot of characters. But this is the damage build, so we'll put that in the budget build. Or Ravenfrost. Yeah, I think dual Ravenfrost would be fine. So. Amulet. Probably what? High Lords? Cat's Eye? High Lords? Get all that Deadly Strike, which would be really nice. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that we really want. Okay. High Lord's Wrath. Cool. And then Amazon Torch and Eyeless Charm, 9 Skiller GCs. We don't actually want Skiller GCs. We want, what, 3 20/20s? Yeah, max damage, attack rating, and life small charms. 3 20/20s are king here. Very solid. Resistance. Charms to help. Windforce has mana leech though, not life leech. 7 to 9 mana. To help increase resistances. Warren doesn't know his bows at all. Okay. I mean, this is a damage build, so it's going to be very damage heavy. Just run COH over Fortitude? Nah, I don't think you can get rid of Fortitude. The damage is just way too good. Gore Riders or high resistance boots. This isn't our budget. This is the non-budget stuff. It's like, you know, attainable, but good. All right. Magic Find build. Probably running the same weapon, I'd imagine. With Istrun. CTA. I mean, we could also make another build that's like not Magic Find. We could change this to like defensive build, maybe. Maybe that's a better way to do it. and then we can build off of what we have above, but like make it way more defensive, you know? Yeah, once again, YOLO, that's anybody who has all that stuff doesn't need this guide. So this is like defensive build. Body armor, probably still fortitude. Unless we want to put Chain of Honor here just for the defensive nature of it. Nothing yet, temp. I would say for the helmet, we want to go for Kira's. I feel like that's a solid defensive item to help out a lot. Do we though? I don't think we want Guillaume's face for defensive build. So I'm going to say like Giant Skull or Kira's Guardian. Fortitude, Laying of Hand still seems good. Maybe like Water Walks here. Yeah. Like a 70 res Kira's is so helpful. High resistance boots. Still Razor Tail. I think that's all the same. Oh geez. Maybe this is too similar actually. Like we're not changing enough stuff up. God, physical bosons are just tough. What else would you change? Fortitude to Chain of Honor? Maybe that's a decent enough change. Because here you're going to be running pretty close to max res, COH plus Kira's. Boots need max faster run walk. So what do you want to run? Like Natalia's boots or something? Could run Cat's Eye. Yeah, I mean the damage drop might, so I'm gonna leave that as an option. Sure, what's up, CTK? I'm gonna say Natalia's. What are her boots called? Yeah, and then we can throw Cat's Eye as an option. Soul. Or Cat's Eye. Okay, and then yeah, all that stuff still seems the same. Get an 08 High Lords as well. Yeah. Okay. I think that's fine there. Budget build. Now we get to really have fun. No Vamp Gaze for defensive. I was going to put Vamp Gaze under the budget. I mean, it's also a decent defensive one. But I feel like these two are maybe a little better there. Okay, budget. Just don't. Upgraded Golden Strike. What's the name of that bow? Golden Arch. Gold Strike. Gold Strike Arch. There we go. I feel like that's actually a solid physical bow. Eagle Horn is okay. Bariza is not bad for strafe. Edge, Harmony, Melody. Ugh, are they good enough? I'm not sure those are strong enough. I mean, these ones feel more possible than those. I'm not sure any of the rune words are really good enough for damage. But what's the best one? Let's see. I don't think it's Melanie. Let's look Harmony. Harmony's good enough. Yeah, all right. Harmony's the best. I don't even think Lycander's is really strong enough, honestly. No shield. Body armor. God, let's take a look. Shaft stop. I don't like Witch Wild. It just doesn't do enough damage. Yeah, you know what? But Peace is... I think Treachery is the best one here. Treachery, Peace. I'll put Lionheart as like a last option. Helmet. There's honestly a lot of good helmets. Vampire's Gaze. Rockstopper would be decent. Taurasha's. What's the name of Taurasha's helmet? Herodric Crest. Mavina's Helm, I don't really think goes there. Yeah, I think Guillaume's face is also solid, and we can put that at the front. Gloves. Lava Gout. Let's take a look at some gloves. Laying of Hands is... So the way that I like to build budget is I like to throw multiple options in there that go from like, this is if you like trade, like you can get a free Laying of Hands from somebody or trade like 20 perfect gems or something for it, all the way down to like your solo self found and you just haven't found it at all. You know. So I guess we also want to have like some Sanders or Bloodfist or something. Isn't it like Sanders Rip Rap? Taboo. Riprap are the boots. You're a riprap. All right, boots, Waterwalk, Inferno Stride, Hisaris. Honestly, I think those are fine boot options as well. Belt. I think Razor Tail is still crazy important, but if you can't have Razor Tail for some insane reason, yeah, Natalia's Mesh, Alder's Advance. Alder's Advance. Natalia's Mesh. Gloom. It's not bad. Gloom Strap. IK Belt. Yeah, I mean, belt with 100 life. Okay, rings. We want Ravenfrost still. Dual Leech Ring. I put Nat's Mesh under boots. Yeah, they are boots. Right? Isn't that what it's called? Natalia's Soul. Oh, excuse me. The Soul. That are mesh boots. Good call. Ravenfrost, Dual Leech Ring. Soul. Oh, that's cute. Man, I mean, rings are pretty, yeah. Amulets. I mean, Cat's Eye isn't that crazy. Cat's Eye, High Lord's Wrath, Atma's Scarab, and then if they can't get any of that stuff, I mean, Mahim Oak isn't terrible. The Mahim Oak. I've never recommended this before. You could also do Angelics. So you know what? Angelics. Angelics. What's it called? Halo and this budget build legit will not work. No, it'll work. Trust me, I've completed it on way worse. Oh, Wings is that one, sorry. Angelics, Halo, Wings. Any torch if you can't get Amazon, Annihilus, Bow Skiller GCs, I guess. Damage, attack rating, life, charms. Let's do charm 4. Any Amazon Skiller Grand Charms. I mean, they're not even that good, but they're okay. Any charms of life? Yeah, sure. Okay, that seems okay. Whew. Mercenary. Probably going with an Act 1 Faith Mercenary. If you are running Wind Force, Using an Act 1 fire mercenary, right? Or do people use cold? I don't know which one people actually use. Probably cold. With a faith bow can be very good damage for you both. If you are running faith, using an act or don't have a faith, using an Act 2 mercenary, blessed aim, might, holy freeze, can be very useful. Act 2 mercenary gear, Act 2 mercenary gear, and we'll do optimal Act 1 mercenary gear. Oopsies. And what do we want to run on that? Probably fortitude, faith, diamond bow. Or what's the other one? Great bow. Honestly, these probably are fine. Okay. Solid. Whew. So I have played a physical Zon before. All the way through hell. Just like chilling on my own. And I had to farm Mephisto to get a Bariza. And then I strafed my way through the game. And it was nasty. It was very slow and it hurt. But it was possible. And I was running very suboptimal gear. Very suboptimal. So it's crazy. Okay. You should put in the bowazon guide that they should play 09 instead. I mean, get yourself an 08 Valk and 08 High Lords. You know, you can, right? It'd be so much better. Is that also when Guided Arrow infinitely pierced? Ugh. That was the yeah. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. All the poison charms. Oh yeah. All right, what character's next? I feel like Frenzy Barb could be fun because we can put in Mr. Llama's Speed Barb as one of the options. And I just like my Speedy Barb a lot. Night, Emroy. Can't wait for the Chaos Sin. Yeah. Do I have the Rift Sin? That's the Frozen Orb one, right? Is Whirlwind Sin meant to be PVM? I mean, you can make it PVM. You know, somebody's going to want to play it. Okay. Whirlwind Barb is bad, I know, but so many people want to play the Whirlwind Barbarian. And requires an ohm. Well, that's just... We're going to make it, okay? Alright, let's do the druid. Let's do that one now. Okay, we've got that. Let's do a wind druid. And where's the wind druid? Okay. I feel like that's a pretty common one. People like. All right. The wind druid is a relatively strong and safe build that can clear out a large portion of the zones in Diablo 2 without much fear. He does not require a ton of gear, but getting a couple of key items can really help accelerate his farming speed. I mean, I'm basically just talking about Enigma. And keep him safer from harm. Doesn't like safer, just safe from harm. Okay. Okay. Let's get our druid. And whoops. Okay. Some people just like to play to have fun, Warren. Hurricane. Max. That's 20 points. Great main crowd control and cold damage dealer. Required. Tornado, 20 points. Or Tornda. Main damage dealer. I don't know why I'm... Crowd control and cold. I mean, those are just required. Twister. Prerequisites to tornado. Okay. Cyclone armor. Great. Elemental. Absorb. Oops, I forgot 20 points. Where are these guys be posted? These will be up on Icy Veins when we eventually get them posted, and they'll be formatted better. And then Arctic Blast, 1 point. Prerequisite to tornado. Bear. Summon Grizzly. Summon Direwolf. spirit. That's right. Woof and summon. It's called summon raven or just raven? Just raven. Okay. 1 plus points. Great tank for because I wanted to go to Icy Mains. Great tank for just great tank. That's pretty optional, I'd say. 1 point. Summon Grizzly. Yeah, I mean, it's like almost required, but not quite. Oak Sage, 1 to 20 points. Big bonus to life. Party. Again, optional, but pretty required, I would almost say. I'm going to say required. Recommended. It's so recommended, I'm just requiring it. Plain and simple. Okay. Enough strength for gear. Enough for gear. Should not need to add any points. Vitality. Nothing added here. Okay, so it'd be pretty silly, but somebody technically could do it. Let's do damage build and then like faster casting build. Toss this video up on YouTube. I'll probably put it over there. I'm trying to think, what are the 3 builds we want? I always want to have budget. We're not going to have PvP because there's just too many things. Yeah, like I want to have a 99 FCR and a 163 FCR build, essentially. You know? But would it be better to have a magic find build and then on the damage build just kind of have options, you know? Heart. I don't think running max oak. I don't think running max block on any build that uses a spirit shield is worth it. Besides a paladin. Like, you're just so much to strength and then so much to dex, and it's just not solid. Like, the only time you're running max block is if you're using it with like storm shield, something that's giving you better you know, like block rate and stuff. Okay. Heart of the Oak.
A gift for you.
Thanks to @esettler8785 for my
Thanks,
sub.
BYD and a Settler. Thanks, Shall Not Die, Unadorned Box, and Nard Hawks from before. Heart of the Oak, Suicide Branch. I'll put both of them as options. CTA, 35 Monarch. Body armor is going to be Enigma. Helmet is going to be... What helmet does a druid use? I mean, I don't want to put a NATO pelt down here, you know? Tornado pelt. Or FCR druid, FCR circlet. Or delirium. Delirium we can, Gloves, tranks, or mage fist. Boots. Probably want water walk since the plus to life is so big with the, right? Because you get, I'm running treks though right here, but I feel like water walks is probably better. But what's my hit recovery actually? That puts me at 100 hit recovery, and I think 99 is the break point. No, it is 86. Okay. Wait, is that right? Oh no, here it is, 99. Okay. So I do kind of like treks. But that's only if you're getting up for that 100%. There's a typo on my hit recovery chart. Where? .4.1. It goes 664. It should go 654. Oh, perfect. Sorry. Thank you. Okay, so Trex, Sandstorm, Trex, or Water Walk. It's on all of them. Yep, probably. I'll fix that up later. Belt, Arachnid Mesh, Rings. Probably SOJ. I guess Bull Cathos would be even better though on this character. Bull Cathos. Yeah, the life is so much. Or 10 FCR rings. If wanting to hit 163 FCR breakpoint. Okay. Mara's or crafted FCR amulet. Here's what I'm using right now. Just so I can hit that breakpoint. My druid is actually pretty solid. I'm not going to lie. I've got that. I've got a 5 NATO pelt with big old life on it. These two items are pretty solid. And then we've got some baller rings. This one's good stuff there. Great res on those. I feel like you sacrifice too much for the 163. You say that, but once you start playing on the 163, you'll be like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. Druid, Torch, Annihilus, 9 times Skiller GCs. So when holding a one-handed weapon, so we want to hit 63 or 99. 10 small turn, depending on needs. Okay, I think that's all fine. Is the ruby really the best socket item? I mean, flat life is just worth so much on a druid. You know, you get 99 with Hodo Spirit or Trangs. Yeah. Well, Trangs, you mean Trek. Well, yeah, I don't think 200 is always worth it on a source. But my lightning sorceress actually is running 200 FCR, and I am loving it. But that's the only sorceress I run it on, really. Okay, Magic Find build I think is a good second one. So we're still probably using a Heart of the Oak. I would say running 99 is probably better here because we're going to be wanting to run some like Magic Find stuff. Enigma, obviously. Sheikah with Ist. Trangs. So what FCR do we need? God, there's so many breakpoints for a stupid druid. So 99. So if we have Spirit 35, Hodo 40, so that's 75 right there. 85, 95 with our belt. I mean, so Trangs and Mage, I mean, that's almost too much. Like, I feel like we can instead run Chanseys here. You know? Because we don't need all this FCR. And then just get 10 FCR in a ring. Or amulet. More travelers. Belt. We'll run Arachnid Mesh still. 10 FCR ring. 2 hit 99 FCR breakpoint. That's fine. Amulet. Maybe I should get 10 FCR on the amulet because there's not really a great magic finding the amulet to use.
A gift for you.
Yo, Jay Quellen, thank you.
Closing in on that 2 years. Keep it up.
10
Mwah.
FCR amulet. Mwah. Amulet to hit 99%. You need 5 on an amulet. Yeah. No, Iraq is 20. Man, Warren is off his game today. Druid Torch. Is this the D2R builds? Yes, this is the build so you guys can hit your stuff. Charms to hit. Any breakpoint you need. Rest 7% MF. Perfect. I think that's a pretty solid setup. All right. Budget builds. Sure, brains. I mean, that also works. You know, there's plenty of like once you get the really nice item. Suicide Branch. Wizard Spike. Spirit Sword. Druid Club plus skills Druid Club. Spirit Shield, Ancient's Pledge, Rhyme Lidless. I think those are all fine. Viper Magic Q against Stealth. I think that's fine. Lorehelm, Rock Stopper, Tarnhelm. I think that's fine. Gloves, Mage Fists. I guess we could say Trang Owls. Yeah, you know what? Jalal's is a great one. Jalal's main. what's the official name? Yeah, main. Triangles, Claw, Mage Fist, Frostburns, Water Walk, and Furnace Stride. Yeah, sure, that's fine. I mean, obviously, Alders or something is great. Advance, String of Ears, Gold Wrap, Night Smoke. That all works. Stamps the R with life. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. With +3 elemental skills. A torch if can't get druid. Annihilus. Elemental skiller GCs. Any charms. Cool. Oh, that's good. Honestly, Holy Freeze or Might, I think are both fine here. Wait, we put Shaco on the... Yeah, okay. I was like, we made sure we put that. Shaco is so good. And I think all the same stuff applies. Reaper's Toll is actually really nice. Cool. Any other thoughts on the druid? Infinity an option? I'm not even gonna put that. That's such a like. Yeah, I mean P Topaz is the poor man's way to do it. Yeah, I like Reaper's Toll there a lot. Yeah, so this is how we're gonna Whizpike Viable. Yeah, we put that in the budget. This is how we're gonna do it. So first we're kind of writing it all right here, right? We're getting this all just kind of down and out and whatever, so we can have all these characters. Right? And then I don't know why that was like that. So we're making all these characters like this. Then I'm going to take these and put them up on Icy Veins so we can have all of these guides with pictures. You can link to the like whenever an item, you could like click on it and it'll bring it up, or hover over and it'll show a picture of the item, whatever it is. So you can like see all of that. And then additionally, I will take all of those and make videos where I talk a little bit more through this and kind of show a character with some of the items, right? So those are the like methods of how we're going to spread this out here. Because this should have like some stuff that helps you guys, like in this video, but like obviously this is still very like whatever, and even looking at the guide, people can still get a little confused, and so it'll be like a different thing, you know. All right, let's do the Whirlwind Sin next. You guys want to help me with that one because I have not built a Whirlwind Sin in so long. So I'm going to need a lot of help on that one. Warren, you're supposed to help me with it. Alright, let's find it. But yeah, I want to have all of these up by the time D2R is like ready to go. So that way everybody will be ready and can pick like whatever class they want, you know. Okay. Introduction. Warren, do you want to write an introduction for the chaos? Don't do it, please. The Whirlwind Assassin is a build utilizing the rune word chaos to allow in a claw to allow an assassin to use the barbarian skill Whirlwind. It is very gear dependent and limited in its overall play styles, but can be, I know it's very repetitive, to spin. I don't know. That can be a lot of fun. It is a novelty build that has some use in PvP, but generally isn't used very often in PvE. Okay. Okay. Skill build. Oh, Jesus. Why did we pick this one, you guys? This is a terrible idea. This was a terrible idea. Jeez. Okay. So Venom is obvious. Venom, 20 points. Adds a lot of poison damage to your attacks. Required. Venom doesn't have any synergies. I guess Claw Mastery. 20 points. Increased damage. Weapon block. 1 point. Can block all types of damage, including elemental. Burst of speed. Probably just 1 point. Great for movement and a prerequisite for fade. Required. 1 plus points. Fade. 1 plus points. Great resistances and damage reduction. Required. Cloak of Shadows and Mind Blast, I imagine. 1 point. Can help in difficult times, scary times. Mind Blast, 1 point. Can stun enemies for great crowd control. Required. The guides will be up on Icy Veins. They're not there yet. Well, I don't think we need Dragonflight. We're going to use Enigma probably, right? We're using Bramble? What? No Enigma? That's sad. I guess Shadow Warrior is optional. 1 point. Prerequisite. Shadow Master. And Shadow Master. Oh yeah, we gotta do optional. 1 plus points. Helpful for tanking and fighting. You'd use Fortitude? Do I use Fortitude or Bramble? Because I've got all the Venom. Is that only for PvP you're using that? The problem with Treachery is it keeps overwriting your fade, which can be really annoying. But it is okay. Or if you have bursts of speed, then it overwrites it and it can be annoying. But it's still very solid and such a good armor. Okay. Yeah, on this build, I guess the Tretch fade. And I'm going to be running fade most likely. So now I guess that covers all that stuff. So martial arts, we want Dragon Talon, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Tail. And then Dragon Flight. And this is 1 point. Prerequisite for, I guess it said 4. Dragonflight. We'll have images. And then Dragonflight. This is for the Chaos Whirlwind Sin. Dragonflight, 1 point. I'm imagining, right? Unless, are you guys putting more points into Dragonflight for that kick damage? Teleports you to monsters. This is a rough one, man. Okay, well, I'm not needing that. Enough for gear. Enough for gear. Everything else in vitality. Okay, yeah, you're right. We actually need traps now because we need to potentially go to Sentry. So Fire Blast, Shock Web, Charged Bolt Sentry, Lightning Sentry, Death Sentry. And I'm guessing we're only using Death Sentry, right? I mean, how many skills have we used, though? We should have tons of skills. Like, we've only used 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, we have so many points left. So I feel like we should max out Death and Lightning. And then you can, like, do a Lightning hybrid Sin. Synergy and yeah. Death with points into Fire Blast. So you get more pops on it. I mean, that'd also probably be okay. I will post that link later, Lit, when it's like ready, because this is like the rough drafting of it all. Synergy and prerequisite for, we'll just say okay. Death Sentry. Invest skills here first. When maxing traps. Acquired. And invest skills here for solid damage. I mean, this is actually, like, the more I look at it, this is actually probably pretty decent of a build. Because, I mean, it's a trapper that you're also using chaos and poison and have all this physical damage on top of. It probably does okay. Repairs be crazy. That's fine. You just get Row runes and stuff, and you're good. Okay. So, weapon 1. Chaos. What do you put it in? What's the best claw for it? Depends on your offhand. Well, what's my offhand? This Sawaya. We're not putting fools here. So. Alright, we'll just put chaos. We'll let them figure it out. Weapon offhand will be what's another claw that we want? Bartuk's? Fury? Is Fury better? Okay. Tux will be on the budget, yeah. Weapon swap, CTA, and Spirit. How much strength will this character have? If I'm using Enigma, I would have enough for Spirit. If not, then I probably won't. Weapon swap is a leaf with warmth? What? Or Spirit if have this strength. All right, Fortitude, Helm. I mean, I have no clue what this. I'm thinking G-Face. Shaco's also pretty survivable and nice. We're not doing any visionary or anything like that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're going to proc a lot, so that'll be crazy. Gloves. Honestly, Trangs wouldn't be bad. I think Trangs is the way to go. Boots, probably Gore Riders, right? You're going to miss like crazy. We're going to use Angelics. Or do we need to run like High Lords and we can't? Shadow Dancers. Those are so strength intensive. Why can't we use Angelics? Guys, Shadow Dancers are 167 strength. Why is this like so necessary? It's not enough AR? Really? Yeah, I think Gore's is better. Offhand. Oh, jeez. So you're saying we need a Fool's Claw? I mean, Fury's 20% attack rating. Visionary Helm. Okay. Fury, Fools, Mud, Claw. With life / strength / resistances. I guess just stats. I mean, this one's expensive here. Gores, belt. This one's probably Verdunga's, right? That's my assumption. Dungo's has some hit recovery. And yeah. Rings, we'll want a Ravenfrost on one hand. And what? A Leech Ring? BK or Wisp? Amulet, probably High Lords again. Just for the procking. Dual Leech Ring, Bull Cathos. Could another option for the boots be Trex? I mean, maybe, but like Gore Riders are so good because we're whirlwinding. You have to remember we're procking a ton of times. So the more that we can like hit, the better. You know, so like having all these procs for crushing blow, deadly strike, all that stuff, it's going to be really good. Does this character care about skiller GCs at all? Probably not. None of the skiller GCs actually matter. So we probably just want to do max damage, attack rating, life, charms. Charm 4 can be trap grand charms. And then charm 5 will be...
Mugwug gifted a tier 1 sub to Swede Lost in Canada.
Thank you, Mugwug. And then make sure... and Mugwug with their own sub, too. Yeah, and I'm going to put a note that says, do not have poison charms of your own as they will mess with your venom damage. This, by mixing in traps, she can become more viable and clear more areas overall at a faster pace. Something like that. Are they going to fix things like that? I hope so. But we'll see. Good, Enrox. How you doing? All right. What's the second build? I don't think Magic Find is the build. So what is it? Thanks, Mug. Not PvP. There's no budget? Sure there is. Honestly, this character might be so specific that she just has damage and budget. All right, budget. Chaos. Bartux. Seems good. What's the official name of Bartux? Bartuk's Cutthroat. That's right. Okay. There is no shield. Let's do that. Body armor. What's a good budget body armor for this character? Treachery. Helm. Still probably Guillaume's face, honestly.
A gift for you.
Mr. Llama Wave, Mr. Llama Happy, Mr. Llama Cool, Mr. Llama Garlic Mer Llama Army.
Thank you. Visionary Helm. We'll get rid of that. Guillaume's face. You're right. Duriel Shell is another good one. Shaco isn't super budget, but I guess we'll put it in here. Gaze. Rock Stopper. I'll get rid of Tarnhelm. Okay, gloves. Trang Owl's Claw. Frostburn, I think, is okay. Undead Crown is like so budget. Probably some IAS actually is better. Right? Blood Fist. Sanders. Taboo. Laying of Hands. Yeah. Waterwalks, Inferno Strides. Italia's Soul. Gore Riders are pretty budget, so we can put them here. String of Ears, Gold Wrap Night Smoke seems fine. Ravenfrost still seems pretty important. Yeah, Elders, Advance. Those are always good. I guess Dual Leech Ring. We could also put Angelics over here. Just in case. Wings. Could be helpful for them. Bull Cathos is too expensive. Ghoul's Gloves? Which ones are you talking about? Ghoul Hide? Those are okay. We'll put them over there. Atma's. It'll actually proc, so it'll be decent, yeah. And then probably the same thing, Mahi Moke. Cat's Eye. Don't put Atmos? Why not? It procs 2%, 5% of the time. Oh, never mind. On strike. Mahimoke. Okay, that seems pretty good. Any torch? Can't get assassin. Trap skiller GCs. That'll be 4. That'll be 5 and charm 3. Any attack rating max damage life charms. Okay. Yeah, but we only want trap. But Shadow doesn't even do enough for this character. Yeah, we've got all the hit recovery, FCR, block rate breakpoints on everything. I've already got those filled out. Mercenary? Honestly, I'd say either. I think this is totally fine. Reaper's Toll is probably actually pretty baller. I don't think Insight is as needed. All right, fine. Trap or Shadow Skiller GCs. I'm trying to what you under release. I know this didn't explain everything you're doing. That's fine. My guided playthroughs should help you lodge attack. That's like, and then obviously like these things I'm doing right now. Concentration Merce? What? That's not a thing. Oh, Blessed Aim. Defensive. What is that? Offensive. Here. Additionally, you could run an offensive Blessed Aim, normal or hell mercenary to help with your, yeah, I mean, you would need pride though. Attack rating. So I don't think insight matters as much, but pride or Reaper's Toll, I think that's fine. Oh, you're right, I did leave that. What was the other doc that we had? The bowazon, the druid, and the poison nova. Okay, that one's good. Wind druid. Honestly, it does help take care of cold immunes, but okay. Okay. Yep, those are all good. All right. Cool. How is this? Pretty good for Chaos? Whirlwind Sin? PVM? I think it's not bad. Where's your mana coming from? My ring. Or if they're visionary, if there's some mana steal somewhere there. Or mana potions. All right. Good job, everybody. We're killing it. Aaron from the church. I switched Holy Freeze Merce, one that gives more defense. No, Holy Freeze is going to be the best Merce there for you, especially if you're having trouble in dying, or having difficulty. You have a Holy Free Zealot here and not a Riftsin? I'm sorry. To be fair, Riftsin could be added at the end. We'll make a Kixin. We've got Kixin.
A gift for you.
Mr. Llama Love.
Maybe. Never mind, we don't. All right. Mwah. Thank you, Epic. Wait, where is my Kixin? I thought I had one. Oh well. Wow, Fugu. Above Whirlwind. Oh, right here. Gotcha. Yes. Yeah. Okay, we've got Whirlwind Barb, Fireball Source, Frenzy Barb, Bone Necro. All those seem possible here. Like, those don't seem that bad. Let's do Bone Necro. That seems like a pretty solid, easy one.
Hello.
Okay. Where are you, Mr. Bone? There he is. Okay. The Bone Necromancer is a classic build that can take on a large variety of content due to its main damage type being magic. It is also extremely safe, running a high level of bone armor and having bone prison available when getting overrun. Definitely a top tier build that does not require a lot of... Okay, you're running a... I mean, the bone armor is the thing that's... You aren't adding it, but yeah, we'll do it later. A lot of gear, expensive gear to be effective. It's not high level. Oh my god, a strong bone armor. I'll just say running bone armor and having bone. There we go. I mean, it won't be level 30, but it'll be high still. Okay, skill build. Bone Spirit, 20 points. Main single target. Damage dealer. Required. Bone Spear, 20 points. Main damage dealer. Required. Bone Prison, 20 points. synergy, and useful for crowd control. Required. Bone wall, 20 points. Synergy. Required. Corpse explosion, 1 point. I guess I can say 1+ for people that want to go crazy. Great for clearing mobs. Jeez. Great for clearing mobs. Required. Teeth, 20 points. Synergy. Required. Bone armor, 1 point. You can get decrypt for budget. What do you mean? Decrepify? Prerequisite. Gosh dang it. For bone wall, and also useful for physical damage absorption. Oh yeah. I mean, that's pretty much all that you're going to be putting your points into, but now the optional stuff, amplify damage, 1 point, useful for increasing corpse explosion damage. Optional. What is it? Weaken and terror are the 2 synergies. 1 point, 1 point. Prerequisite for decrepify. Optional. Decrepify. You don't think if... I mean, that's probably required. 1 point. Useful for crowd control. Why do I keep... Crowd control if having difficulty with or on super budget gear. Optional. And then I guess Clay Golem and Golem Mastery are maybe optional as well. Clay Golem, 1 point. Useful to help tank. Optional. Golem Mastery, 1 point. Increases tankiness of Golem. I think it's still optional. And then Summon Resist. Increases resistances for the Golem. I still think it's optional. Can be very helpful in tanking and slowing bosses. Okay. What about Iron Maiden? No, not good. Only good in normal. Cool. 156 strength. Enough for gear. Nothing should be added. Oops. Everything else in vitality. Nothing in energy. Necros can get max block. Yeah, but once again, I just don't like running max block that much. I'm going to put Spirit as the shield. I mean, that's just going to be way better, right? Like, I loved it, Coziness. That was fun. How you doing? Okay. White Wand. Are you assuming people are playing softcore? I mean, they could be playing soft or hard, you know. We can put it as an optional thing. Enough for gear, unless running max block with homunculus. How about that? Okay. Weapon swap, CTA Spirit, 35. Body armor, Enigma. Helmet, Shaco, probably. Gloves, Trangs or Mages seem fine. Boots, Trex. Arachnid Mesh, SOJ, BK. Maras. Where are the breakpoints? 86, 152. Might want to include circlets. I mean, circlets or 2 necromancer, 20 FCR circlet. Yeah, okay. What's our FCR? So it's 48, 75, 125. So white has 20, so that's at 55, 65, 75, 85, 95 that we're at. So we would need 30 more, or we're already too far over by 20. In which case, the gloves could be changed. Or the belt. One of the two. No metal. That, yeah, in normal cows. I mean, the only way to build to 125 is either with this 20 FCR circlet or running 10 FCR on each of these things. Uh, 10 FCR ring with stats. We'll just put these like this. Necro skills amulet with FCR to hit 125 breakpoint. Yep. Okay, I think that looks good. All right, now magic find. Let's do this. Still probably using a white wand, CTA, Spirit, Enigma. Shaco, I think, is just a guarantee there. We can actually drop these for chance guards. What's the actual spelling of that? Chance space guards. War Travelers. Arachnid mesh we'll still want. Nagel ring. Nagel ring. You don't think it works out? 20, 55, 65, 75. Yep, it works out. Amulet. Probably just Mara's, honestly. And then we can also put like plus magic find amulet with necromancer skills. Go rare or be square. No. Necromancer torch, Annihilus, Jeeds. 56% is the breakpoint. So we still want to get a little bit of MF there. Unique only build. I mean, once again, you have to remember we're trying to build you know, like guides that can be used by many people. Do you think it's questionable to play Blizzard games considering their past and current allegations? I mean, look, man, Diablo 2 came out 20 years ago. It was made by Brevik and Eric and Max Schaefer, who are all upstanding guys. And, yeah. With Istram. Um... 7% MF small charms. Cool. All right. Now, weapon for budget. Spirit sword. Any necromancer. I mean, I still think white wand is budget. Any necromancer. I mean, it definitely is. Wand. With plus skills. Spirit shield, ancient blade, rhyme lidless, that all seems fine. Viper magi, key wagons, stealth, that seems fine. Lore, rockstopper, tarnhelm, mage fist, frostburn, chance guards, I think is fine to add to that list. Waterwalk, inferno stride. Where's homunculus? I guess we might want to put that as like but that really just kills our FCR so badly. But whatever, we'll put it there. If going max block. Yeah. Yeah, that's all fine. +3 to poison and bone skills. Yeah, I probably will, Bardic. Hopefully not. It better be lower. Poison and bone, skiller GCs, ancient arms. Mercenaries. Probably don't want holy freeze because it ruins our corpse explosion. So what mercenary does this character even use? You know, honestly, I think having both of these options is fine. To have added damage. I'm just going to say Holy Freeze will lower the amount of corpses you can explode. But on this character, it will not be too awful and will provide some safety. Okay. Eth inside a Reaper's Toll is honestly still pretty solid for this. I'd still say that's a pretty good option. Obedience, Treachery, Gaze. Yeah, I think that gear is all good there. Does Bone Narker even need a mercenary? Not really. Infinity for that corpse explosion damage again. Oh my god.
A gift for you.
Push
Less than
Blaze,
3.
thank you very much. Appreciate that. Cool. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid.